How you doing? Oh yeah, I was about to say, you want me to start it?
Congrats on the win. First off, just kind of what worked for your team today?
Well, thanks. First and foremost, I think these games we've come out with an attitude and aggressiveness that, combined with our quality of play that we've kind of kept consistent over the years, feels a bit more energetic, and I think that's where we've been good these first two games, and that's what we got to keep up and not get too comfortable, because we have 2 wins, no goals conceded. We got to keep at that, because that's the important part.
You got 2 goals off set pieces. The first one seemed to be a pretty impressive, intricate routine. Was that something you maybe targeted with the smaller pitch, that you might need to be good on the set pieces?
Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff with the set pieces this year, and it worked out. This one we set up. Obviously, it worked perfectly, I think, to a T, how it's supposed to work. You hope to at least get one chance from your set piece, like a set piece like that, and catch them off guard, and which we did. And when we execute and everyone do their role, that's what can happen.
Alex, strong positional play from you guys today. Kept your structure, didn't give them any room to breathe out there. Just your thoughts on how you guys play so strong position.
I think it comes back to what I mentioned before with the energy and aggressiveness we go in with. Like I said, when you combine that with our style of play, I think we're very hard to beat, because we're very good on the ball, and when we lose the ball, I think we collapse very quickly, not giving them any room to play out, and we knew they wanted to go on the counter attack, and kind of, if we're aggressive right from the start when we lose the ball, not give them the chance to hit any quality balls, which I think we mostly did, and then it makes life easier for the defenders. Me and Dan and Kadim and Marco back there can kind of collect the ball.
Yeah, I thought overall the game was pretty balanced, where you guys really stood out was the defending. I don't think there was much specifically generated today. Just talk us like mostly this defensively today, but that seems to be the greatest aspect of the match, right?
Yeah, I think we have almost a completely new back line. We have Rama that came in the end, that has been here before, but Marco, Kadim is not a right back from before. Dan's a new player. So a lot of the talk the last couple of weeks have been how we get it to gel, because we know we're not perfect in preseason, and we know we're not perfect now. It's kind of a continuous work, and I think we've done well these 2 first game, very well actually, in kind of identifying what spaces they tried to use last week and eliminating those spaces. And like I said, we had a lot of help from our front 5-6 today. When you have that pressure that they apply to them, and their defenders don't get to hit an equality ball, so can't find the pockets in between, it makes it easier for us defenders to step in, to drop, to just kind of collect the balls, because they can't hit them with that much quality. So I think that's also a big part of it.
Considering how new everything was done today, do you think this was a process step in the right direction?
I think the last 2 games have been both of them have been steps in the right direction. Obviously, Calgary and Pacific are a bit different style. We faced a lot of crosses last game, and I think we have some work to do there still. Today it's a bit more different. I think Pacific wanted to play a lot on the counter attack, and like I said before, I think we eliminated their ability to do that with quality, which was a big part of the game, and the rest, I think we were solid in our positions, and that helped us as well. Thank you.
Alex, overall, how do you guys keep doing it year after year? Keep it up this standard.
I think it's not taking it for granted. Like, even in the 90th minute here, we're yelling and shouting and, pushing each other to do better. And we're not. There are parts we're not happy with. In the end here, at least me, I feel like we can do more. But I think we get a little bit too comfortable. We're up to nothing. We know that, and I think it's just that will and desire to win. And like I said before, if we have that in combination with the quality, we're a very hard team to beat.
You also mentioned Kadim slotting in right back, kind of a center back possession. As someone who's gone from midfield to the back line like yourself, did you have any advice for him before the game in this role?
No, he's been Rama's been out for a little bit. Obviously, he wasn't in the squad last week, so he's been practicing a little bit before there. So it was not like a brand new thing for him, but he's been doing well there. I think his qualities are very good for being down there. He's got legs, he reaches every ball, like, right, 1v1 is hard to get by. Positional, it's always a transition as a midfielder going down. There's some stuff you gotta kind of adjust to, like keeping a line. You can't jump out as much as you do in midfield, but I think he's adjusted very well to that. There's still obviously details. We're not perfect, none of us are, so I think there's still things we can improve on, but he did very well back there on the ball. I mean, he's a midfielder that stepped back there as well. You know that usually that works out well when we're a team that plays like us. So yeah. Yep.
First question, Zoom goes to you. Frequency 5 out of 10.
Joseph from Frequency 5. Alex, congratulations on the win. Number one, what a great change on your look. Probably that's one of the reasons you ended up scoring the goal. Can you take us a little bit to the moment? How you felt it after you scored the goal?
Yeah, you're actually on something there with the hair. I think Dan said it as well. With if I wouldn't have cut the hair, I probably wouldn't have scored. But it was fantastic service from Borges. Obviously, that made my job pretty easy. It goes back to what I said before when we talked about the first goal as well, which is a bit of a trick play. When we all do our roles, I think we create dangerous chances from these set pieces, and I think we've been good at that the last two games, perhaps better than we've been before, and everyone just doing their roles no matter what, if the ball ends up on your position or not. And this time it ended up on my head, which was good for me. Next time it'll end up on maybe Dan's head, maybe Kadim's again, who knows.
Alex, on paper, Forge looks amazing, and I bet with the time you guys are yelling and showing all that result. But this season, having them with you, does it give you more freedom to play?
Yeah, both. I think we've had a good back line before as well. I think Dan is obviously a fantastic player, and we knew that coming in. I always liked his style of play, and I think he fits our system very well. And I think it adds another very good ball-playing defender to the team. And we're constantly communicating and like watching video and stuff of how we can improve the cooperation between the two of us and with our fullbacks. And I think we're all very just willing to do the job, the job that doesn't really get credited as well, like keeping good line, pushing up and down, shifting, and I think we get better and better on that. So it's a great addition, and obviously I think everyone knew he was a fantastic player before, so I'm just happy that everyone gets to see that again.
Thank you, Alex. Congratulations, and we hopefully next week we add another 3 more points.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last question for Alex to you, Thomas. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex. Congratulations on the win and the goal.
Thank you.
I'm sorry if I've asked this question already. It's kind of hard to hear through Zoom sometimes, but just on like specifically on Kadim Kane for a couple of years now, and obviously not a natural right back, although he could have fooled, I think, all of us. Maybe just what can you say his development over the years leading up to today? Obviously a very skilled player in multiple aspects of the game. Defensively, offensively, he was just stud for you guys today.
Yeah, no, I think like you say, he's been here for a while, so we all know what he can do, and I think this step down might be good for him to also see more sides of the field, if that makes sense. You have a different role and kind of get a bigger understanding of everything that's going on. I think that can help him, whether he plays right back or central mid in the future. And like you said, he did amazing, so if he keeps doing amazing, maybe he'll stay there. But I mean, it's just great to see these young guys. For last week, Zayn came in and did it amazing, and this week Kadim comes in, and it's like we didn't miss a step. So it's great to see these young guys stepping up, and I think that's the point of this league, to kind of highlight these young Canadian talents.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.